Hello and welcome to Rose Red Homestead, where I have new roses. Thank you, Jim. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm moving them out of the way so the pressure cooker won't get to them. We are ready for dinner, and we're going to fix it in under 20 minutes, maybe even closer to 15. Can you believe that? We're having chicken breasts with pineapple salsa. Now this is our home canned pineapple salsa. We have a video on this, and I will be putting the link to it at the end in the thumbnail. We did this one 2 years ago, almost exactly, in May of 24, and we used fresh pineapple. The recipe that I'm going to link is a Presto, an official Presto pressure cooker recipe. So I was glad to find a few of those. I've been looking all over the place. I have been having so much fun with this pressure cooker. Honestly, I'm trying out all kinds of new things that I've never done before. I'm having a blast. And so we're going to be doing some more things with it to help you along. And I'm learning lots of tricks and tips and fun stuff. And so the first thing that we're going to do on that recipe, and I'm putting the link at the bottom of the description of the video, we are just going to spray a little bit of oil in the bottom. I've taken the rack out. The rack is right here. I have it sitting in our steamer basket, which I'll use in a few minutes. And we're going to turn it on. And while we turn that on and let it heat up, I'm going to open our chicken breasts. Now, these are a couple of chicken breasts that we vacuum sealed and then froze last month. So we're going to take them out right now and use them. I'm going to rinse my hand. So the first thing that we do is we need to salt and pepper the chicken on both sides. Okay, that is done. All right, now we're going to put these chicken breasts in. The oil is smoking, so it's time to get this done, and we're just going to sear them on each side for a couple of minutes. A couple of minutes on each side, and then we will be back. They're seared. And I want to show you the bottom of the pan. So now I'm going to put the rack in, and I'm going to add, actually I'm going to put the chicken back in right now. And a cup of water. One bay leaf. Three sprigs of rosemary, the lid, the weight, and we are going to bring it up to where it starts to jiggle. And then we're going to count for 4 minutes. That's all that's going to take, and the chicken will be done. Then we are going to take the chicken out, and I'm going to put some broccoli in. The broccoli takes 0 minutes, and I'll explain that when we get there. Meanwhile, I'll bring you back when this starts jiggling. It's starting to jiggle. Hey Siri, set timer for 4 minutes. And it's set. Okay. So that's good. So I'm just going to set this aside, thinking about, actually I'm going to set it, no, I'm going to put it over here. Move my roses.
The flowers, and we'll end up having melted flowers.
I know, we don't want those to melt. I want to talk about the salsa that we're going to use. This salsa is fantastic. The video will show you how to do it, but the good thing is that you don't have to have your own home canned pineapple salsa, because the recipe from Presto includes a nice little pineapple salsa that you can make from scratch using fresh pineapple. So you can get that salsa made ahead of time so that when you cook your chicken and it's done in 4 minutes, then you will have your salsa all ready to go. So that's what we're going to do. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to, as soon as we take the chicken out, I'm going to add just a touch more water. Get that ready right now. And add this steaming basket. This belonged to Jim's mother, so it's 60, 70 years old probably.
Somewhere in there.
But they still sell the very same ones on Amazon. I'll put a link to this one. It fits any size pan, pretty much any size pan. And we're going to put this down in, and it's going to gather it up a little bit to fit. We'll put our broccoli in here, and then we will start the processing all over again. And while it comes up to pressure, then I'm going to put the salsa on the chicken. Now, I told you that it cooks for 0 minutes. And what that means is, by the time it gets up to pressure, it's cooked. So once it starts doing this, we're done. No minutes. We'll just put it under the faucet, let it cool down, and take our steamy broccoli out. 30 seconds away. I'm going to turn this off for a second. Remove this from the heat and put it over here. And run some cold water over the top of it. There we go. And we're going to put it back on the heat. Well, no, yes. All right, put it up. Ooh, they look wonderful. So I'm going to take them out, and I'm going to put them both on one plate for now. And cover them with the other plate and set them over here. All right, now I'm going to pull that rack out. Turn the heat back on. And we are going to put this steamer down in. So you can see as we put it in, it takes the shape of the pan. I'm going to give it just a little bit more water. It won't need very much. I think that's plenty. And then we're going to put our broccoli in. Did I lose one off the other side? And that's all there is to it. We're going to put the lid back on. All right, that should not take very long. So once the jiggling starts, we put it back over there and we're done. And so that's what makes it so quick, that you can do an entree, let the entree sit for a couple of minutes, and then do your veggie. Now this salsa is a delicious salsa. Now this is one that we home canned, and as I mentioned earlier, the video will be at the end. And it surprisingly has nearly the same ingredients that this recipe has. As you click on the link for this recipe, and it shows the chicken up here and the salsa right here. And you can make fresh salsa and have that for your chicken as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on the chicken. Oh, it's up. It's producing steam because our little air vent is up, and the drop thing is up. And so it shouldn't be too much longer. Now, if you turn the chicken upside down, there's some naturally occurring openings where the flesh comes together. So I'm just going to open this salsa. Oh my. It is pineapple habanero. So it's a little spicy. So we'll be putting this over the top. And then you can always serve more on the side if you like. Aha! And guess what? Our broccoli is done. So, turning it off. Longer. Here's our broccoli. If you make that fresh salsa, it is going to be more colorful than my canned salsa. And just a little dab of ghee on the top. And we're going to head out to the porch for dinner. But I am first going to take a bite for you. Not of the broccoli, just of the chicken. So
I thought you'd take a bite of the broccoli.
Everybody knows how broccoli tastes. So here is the chicken. Nice and soft, and a little bit of the salsa. Uh-oh, trying to get both of them. There we go. Oh my goodness. Jim, we need to hurry so this doesn't get cold before we eat it. Fantastic. Let us know how it works out for you if you try it, and there will be more pressure cooking recipes coming up.